Hi, I'm Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Peter.
And welcome to this edition of What's Up Montreal.
This season will be different.
Definitely.
CD reviews, movie soundtracks.
And don't forget the interviews with up-and-coming musicians and the stars. All music and more on What's Up Montreal CUTV right after this.
So stay tuned.
On What's Up Montreal, Peter just got an interview with Up Daisies, a local Montreal band that just performed here.
Hi, welcome back. We're here with Up Daisies in a few minutes. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to Montreal.
Welcome to Montreal, man.
Yeah. You guys are from Montreal, or?
Yeah.
Where, what part?
Everywhere.
So what's next for you guys after tonight?
We have a video coming out. It's the beginning of September for one of our songs, and it's going to be crazy. There's judo and karate and people jumping off buildings.
Is there any tours involved after tonight?
Yeah, we're going to be going probably to the West Coast coming up in September, and just a bunch of Daisy shows.
What was your reaction when you received this invitation tonight?
It was great. We're really good friends with Ophelia, and anything to be a part of it would have been great. All the bands in Montreal, and just fantastic.
Who hasn't heard of you? What can they expect who haven't heard of you yet?
No one's heard of us?
No, who hasn't heard of you yet?
Oh, what can they expect?
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
You are the, what part are you in the band?
Oh, you didn't watch? I'm the singer.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is Mars. He's guitar.
Hello there.
And
What's your reaction tonight?
My reaction? Oh, I'm having a great time. And I'm enjoying Molson Dry Beer, the beer of Canada, and I'm having a good time. We love Kiss, and we love playing, and we love people, so it all comes together tonight.
And your other musician friend over here.
That's Peter.
Hello. What part do you play?
Bass?
You good?
I'm very good.
What was your reaction tonight?
It's a really good turnout. I didn't think that there's so many people would show up, but it's really good.
Very the fans with you tonight.
Very well. Very good, actually. Every band's very good, and it's good to be playing with all these bands and stuff like that, and it's a good get-together, and it's really cool. Should be a lot more projects like this, you know, to get the scene together. It's really cool.
So you're willing to come back?
Definitely.
So after the tours and after the albums and everything else, what's next after all that?
A long vacation.
Where? Somewhere in the south?
No, we've been playing like for 3 years, and we're tired. We need to go away to Tahiti or Jamaica or something.
Well, what sets you guys different from all the other bands?
Look at us.
The style.
We're the Daisies. Oh, the style? Well, we're like sort of a disco, alternative, I don't know.
Fucking heavy metal, man. We're fucking metal.
Can you name a good moment in your career up to now?
A good moment? The first time we ever sold a CD, but it was my mother who bought it, so I can't name another. No, I can name another good moment. I think we met someone famous. We met who did we meet?
We met Sloan, and they came to see our show.
Yeah.
In Halifax.
See,
they liked it.
Sloan came to us, and they really liked our show, you know? So, you know Sloan?
Yes, I heard of Sloan, yes.
It all seemed to happen so fast.
Yeah, that's right.
They liked us. So now that they like us, we're going to go on. Because we know, you know, they're cool, so.
So you would come back, right?
Come back here?
Yeah.
Of course.
But what was your reaction to actually be invited by this type of gala?
It was great. I mean, you know, it's really like Pete said, it's great to be sort of respected in the scene, and just got to do more stuff like this because, you know, a lot of bands are like not close and not friends, and the way to get the Montreal scene together is to be friends.
I think we're getting into the groove, right, guys?
We're exercising, you see. We're also bodybuilders, as you can see.
We need exercise, man. I eat too many blizzards. Did you ever eat blizzards?
Yeah.
Dairy Queen. How do you say that in French?
La reine du dairy.
No.
La reine du quoi?
One other question before we wrap it up slowly. What do you got to say to all your fans?
Buy our CD!
And watch our videos.
Pete, tell us what you think of Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons, very influential, actually. It's not only is it good to be here just because it's like putting like all these bands together to make a tribute, but it's also cool because I really respect the band and stuff. And I got tattooed. That's Kiss.
And he is the god of thunder.
He is the god of thunder.
And one last thing, is this for Concordia?
That's right.
Me and this guy go to Concordia, and we just want to say, McGill sucks.
Up Montreal will be back after these messages. We now return you to What's Up Montreal.
Patricia Nohva, an up-and-coming Montreal singer, recently released her album. Peter has the inside scoop.
We're back with Patricia Nohva. The amazing concert tonight, amazing record launch. What do you got to say for all of this success?
Well, thank you very much. I'm really happy that people have enjoyed the songs that I performed tonight, which is actually, it's nice because I have a style that's maybe different than most people expected. So it's pop rock, but with Patricia Nohva, a little something different from all the others. So I'm very glad that everybody liked it.
You see, you got me off guard too, because people were speechless when they saw you come up on stage tonight. What did you do? How did you feel?
Well, to tell you the truth, a little nervous, but I think as soon as I got on that stage, people, the warmth was amazing. Honestly, the people, they were, of course, they were there to see me sing, but it was like the energy was quite amazing.
So I understood this is your third album?
My third album? No, this is my first album.
Oh, pardon me.
It's my second CD.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's because in 1992 I did another CD of 2 songs.
Okay.
And with that one, it was to test the market, to know exactly which direction to go into. And with that, 3 years later now, we have now launched the album Majestic Bellino, which contains 8 English songs and 2 French. And it's my little baby, as we say.
What does it all mean to you? How did you come up with the name?
Well, Majestic Bellino is because the album is dedicated to my grandfather, who passed away 3 years ago. And his nickname was Bellino, and to me majestic, because to me he is majestic. The reason why, it's not just the fact that he passed away and that I loved him very much, but this was a man who is the first one who bought me an instrument. He had bought me one of those small organs with batteries when I was 7. So he was the one who kind of also incited me to go into music. So to me, it was very special. It was a kind of special gift to him.
Where can we see you next after tonight? After tonight, where can we see you? I'm interested to come out and see you again.
Well, that's nice. Now we're going to start doing all those local places down in Montreal to push the album. So you should start hearing something very soon.
In one word or less, what can you say about your style? The people who haven't seen you yet, because
it's very difficult to describe because people have often asked me, well, you know, compare yourself to another artist, and I can't, because Patricia Nohva it's pop rock but with a European style to it, and you know the lyrics are different, my music is different. I'm the the songwriter also, so it's you'll have to listen to it to know.
Where do you come up with the ideas to the songs? Do you write your own songs?
Yes, all the songs on the album are mine. The ideas, well, either through experience or through other people's experience and what I observe, because I'm very much a philosophical, you know, psychologist type of person. So I like observing things around me and also inventing stories. Sometimes I will see a certain scenario and I will imagine a story behind it.
Is there any true stories behind all this?
Yes, there are. Not all of them are imagination, but some of them are very true.
What's next after the tour and everything else? What's next?
Well, now that we have launched the album tonight, this is a major thing for the for Montreal, to go into Montreal, because I've known a bit on the South Shore, but now is to go really in the deep, you know. So now we're going to start touring, and after that, of course, at the same time, I'm always working on my next album.
Is there any video projects in this? Can we see you up at that's right. You get the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, actually we're working on it right now. There's one song on the album that's called "The River Leading to the Sea," and it's I think it's one of the songs that everybody seems to be telling me that it is the song of the album. It's a ballad, and everybody loves it. And I think we're going to do a video for that one.
What's the song all about?
That song is when I was talking to you that it was my imagination. Well, that's when I was in Italy when I wrote it, and I was near the sea and I was watching a woman saying goodbye to her husband while he was leaving on the boat. And then there's all this story started coming to me, and that's basically what it is. It's about a woman watching the man that she loves go away, and she's not expecting him to come back, and she's pregnant with his child. And at one point he does come back, but it's been so many years later on that she has gone on with her life.
I was looking at your press kit, and it was amazing on what you did up until now. It's like when I looked at your lyrics, it just got to me. It was like I couldn't say anything.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it so much.
It's like, well, how did you get it so fine-tuned?
Honestly, I think it's through hard work and also through experience. And I'm 25 now. I'm not extremely old or anything, but to a certain point, I work very much, let's say, on the lyrics. I will start with poems and then slowly develop it and put the music to it and all.
So
I take my time. I think that's what it is.
So if someone offered you anything in the world and music, what would you do?
With my album? What I would do with my album? Honestly, what I would really enjoy is for this album to be listened to internationally. That is kind of that is our goal. But slowly, we're going step by step. I see that the feedback down here now in Montreal is great, so we're hoping that it will continue like this.
So you were very friendly with the audience. I noticed that you just opened up to them, and you were communicating with them very nicely.
I enjoy the public very much. It's I'm here for them, and I give them energy, and they give me love and the same thing, energy too. So I enjoy it very much to be in contact with them.
You sound like a mother, and they're all your children, or shepherds and the sheep.
What's Up Montreal will be back after these messages. We now return you to What's Up Montreal.
The Snapfest. If you don't know what it is, in a few moments, you will. Good evening, and we're back. It's kind of getting out of control here a little bit, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to keep it the best as possible.
Can I get
here.
a smoked meat sandwich, please? Love that smoked meat. Let's smoked meat.
By the way, we're talking to Monteria.
But you can call me Mr. Ivy. No, but you can call me Monty, and I'll call you Peter. Pete.
Thank you for the intro.
You call me Susan. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get serious about comedy.
Yeah. Is this what happens wherever you go?
Wherever I go, I mean, comedy just breaks out, Peter. And if you put that mic any closer to me, I'm going to get excited. No, hey, Pete, is that a microphone, or are you just happy to see me? No. No, I like to have a good time wherever I go.
How long have you been involved in comedy?
I've been involved in comedy all my life, but professionally about 9 years now. And I've been performing since I was 12 years old, and I've always had a sense of humor. It goes back to the whole family thing. Like when you're in school and the teacher says to you, are you trying to be funny, Mr. Ivy? Well, as a matter of fact, yes, I am, because I want to make triple your salary one day, lady, okay? All right. I'm working here. I work in the room. History can wait. All right.
What more or less influenced you on getting into comedy?
Well, let's see. It was a choice between that or, doing 5 to 10 for aggravated assault. So I said, hey, work release in a comedy club sounds good to me. No, I've always had a sense of humor, but I got into stand-up comedy right when I got out of college. I went to Dartmouth College in the States, and which is an Ivy League school, so I'm a pretty articulate young Negro. No, but I got into comedy as a means to stay on stage in between looking for stage roles in theater, because that was my first love, was theater. And it just turned out that comedy was a natural fit, and the whole comedy explosion in America was happening then, so I stayed in comedy.
I understand you do not hold back with your jokes.
Oh, you think I've been holding back so far, Peter? Is that what you're trying to apply?
I don't know. I'm getting myself into trouble here.
No, she's talking about snapping when you were talking to Shireen before in that documentary you filmed earlier. I mean interview, I'm sorry. But it was so long. Shireen, be quiet! No, okay.
What's the snap tour all about?
Well, see, snapping refers to the African-American art of verbal warfare. It's a game of insults known as playing to dozens historically. And as Shireen mentioned to you earlier, it has a lot of different names in America, depending on what part of the country you're from. Everything from cracking, hiking, dissing, busting, capping, and signifying and snapping in New York City, where I grew up. And I have two partners Stefan Dweck and James Pursley. Collectively, we have a production company called Two Brothers and a White Guy. And I'm one of the brothers. Thank you, Peter. And we have written 2 books, Snaps and Double Snaps, ladies and gentlemen, which is not in Canada, and what a crime that is. And we have to get it in Canada. And this is a definitive book with over 450 snaps. We wrote the first book, which also had about 500 snaps, and we've had celebrities and comedians who contributed to the book, people like Quincy Jones, Sinbad, Montel Williams, Ice-T, the Hudlin Brothers, the OJs, comedians from all across the country, regular working people, and we collect these and we put them in the books. We also have 2 HBO specials that have aired by the same name, Snaps, which aired in January of '95 and did very well. We have a album coming out on Atlantic Records with comedians and rappers coming out in the summer of '95. We have a movie that we're working on now, Snaps the Movie. And essentially, it's a game of insults. You can't touch the person you're going up against, but you can say anything you want about them, and nothing is taboo. So I can talk about your family, your friends. I can talk about you. I can talk about the clothes you're wearing, like the Shaft jacket you're wearing this evening. Bring back the 70s, Peter! Bring back the 70s! And see, and you always have to have an audience because they are the judge and jury.
I can tell you have an audience here.
Yes, yes. In any subject, there's no subject off limits. Like, for instance, I don't know if you can tell watching on camera, people, but Peter has some of the thickest glasses I have ever seen. Do you know his glasses are so thick, he can look at a map and see people waving back, you know? Really, his glasses are so thick he can see the future. It's gonna rain tomorrow. I know it. No, but so there's no subject that is off limits. You can talk about anybody or anything.
Look at them girls, man. I bust out big. I bet you she fought right now. It won't be out till next Friday.
If ugliness was music, she'd be an 8-track.
Check this out. One got a weave, right? And the other one hair so short, it's unbelievable.
What? I know he ain't talking to me, girl.
I don't think so, fat boy.
Okay, he's so fat, he stepped on the scale. He said 1 at a time, please.
Girl, the back of his neck is like a pack of franks.
Girl, his ass is so fat, he stepped on $1, I get back 4 quarters.
Girl, his ass so fat when his thighs rub together. I swear I smell bacon.
I smell bacon?
I smell bacon, girl. You smell bacon?
Yo, that's the kind of girl you take to a salad bar and she pulls up a chair.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at yourself, Chester. I mean, look at here, look at here, look at here. Look, you're so fat you need a hula hoop to hold up your socks, man.
Oh, I know you're not talking about me.
Yes, I am.
Your mother's fat.
Okay.
Your mother's so fat when she walked down the street, her thighs talk to each other.
You let me by, I let you pass. Yeah, all right. Well, you're so fat, if you went bungee jumping and the rope pop, you go straight to hell. You're so fat, you go to a movie theater, you're sitting next to everybody. Every time I take you to the beach, the little kids is like, there go Free Willy, Free Willy. Listen, Chess, people that live in glass houses, man.
Yo, I got that.
I wouldn't say you're old, but if you were a lizard, you'd be a belt by now. I guess that makes you a wallet.
Rebecca had to split. Now so do we. Until next time, for What's Up Montreal, I am Peter saying so long.